Hello and welcome back to the Psychic Profiler. I am your host, Jules. I'm doing an alchemy read today for the elements. Right now we're doing fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So let's see what we got going on. Take things as they resonate. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Don't make it fit. Just a general collective reading here. Just a short and sweet. We got a Benevolent Guide. We got that one. I just opened the deck. Benevolent Guide showed up in the air sign reading. That's basically going within, meditating, finding your center. It's a good card, happy card. Alright, so what do we got for Aries, Leo, and Sag? What do we got for Aries, Leo, and Sag? That's too many. Aries, Leo, and Sag. I love these cards, but they can kind of be a pain to shuffle. Alright, so Aries, Leo, and Sag. 2. Alright. Aries, Leo, and Sag. We've got Sun Splendor. You've got Ash against Nature. And you have Conjunction. So, let us explore this message. Sun Splendor. Let's see here. Conjunction is actually the last card. Love, divine union, and infinity. Conjunctio is the great alchemical operation of love. During this stage, we witness the miraculous work of two opposites merging to create a unique third form. Sun and moon unite to reveal the entire cosmos. Black and white unite to reveal the spectrum of color. Unlike coagulatio, conjunctio represents a conscious and benevolent union, one that springs forth from awareness, acceptance, and devotion. It is not a compromise, but rather an activation, a holding of tension and presence that allows each of the entities to thrive and express themselves. Experiencing conjunctio is one of the blessings of the human experience, whether the bond is with human nature or divinity. Recognize it by the stirring of your heart and an element of surprise. Through the opposites arises the infinite. The alchemist is patient and true to their own heart. Do not be fooled by preconceived images of what conjunctio looks like. Love is created and therefore seeks new forms. So don't focus so much on the exterior, because if you're gonna be with somebody, you're gonna be with them. You gotta think, people gotta think long term. People, might look aesthetically pleasing now, but we all get old and crusty. So you can't really focus too much on the appearance of an individual. Focus more on the soul, because that's what's going to last and grow and get more beautiful as time progresses. All right, take note of this card appears in the vicinity of the alchemical wedding or the Venus card. And so the message of love is resonating loud and clear. So we've got Sun Splendor Ash in conjunction. So let's see what Sun Splendor is. Do. All right. Hogs. My apologies. Ash. All right. So we hit up Ash next. Ash represents memory, ancestors, and the past. Ash represents what has come before it. The fire is over now, and the flames took with it all recognizable form of what was burned. Only memories and the soft gray ashen substance remain. When this card appears, look back and sift through what has occurred. You are in the realm of ancestors, past relationships, and those that have passed into another realm. Be gentle with the process, as it's delicate and sacred. The Ash card asks us to tend to the true nature of endings, grief, and letting go. You may be asked to be present with others experiencing loss. When in doubt, be like ash. It is silken, light, and easily carried by the wind. Soften into the memories and into the tears. Eventually, forgiveness follows, and the heart travels alight. Fire is a great equalizer. Do not take this card personally, but rather as a call to be present and be kind to you and to others as we navigate the challenge of letting go. The Ash card is subtle but powerful, affecting the entire reading. Envision it as an ashen layer covering all the surrounding cards and shifting their meaning. So this actually could mean a loss of love. Conjunction. The combining, the loss of the... We'll see what the other cards mean first, and then we'll go through it. Against nature and sun splendor. Alright, Sun Splendor, generosity, health, and abundance. Revel in the glory of splendor, solace. There are several cards in the alchemy deck that relate to the sun, yet this card is specifically depicts the long-term effects of its radiance. Think abundance, fulfillment, and altruism. Envision a celebration and collaboration. But is it possible in our complex world? The sun splendor says yes, one day and one ray at a time. When splendor solace arrives in the laboratory, the alchemist realizes that kindness and generosity are the secret ingredients. All other paths fall away. Through giving back to the others in the world, we become more like the sun itself, radiant light and expecting nothing in return. Don't know where to start? Thank someone, then thank another person. Soon the alchemist finds that they are not alone in their laboratory, and miracles arrive both small and large. Scarcity often prevents us from feeling the sun's abundant splendor. Give freely today, give anonymously even, then take note of how you feel. Then the sun's splendor is a card that indicates long-term overachieving success and health. Though it is practiced daily, it accumulates into an ongoing narrative for the querent. So sun splendor is about health, abundance, and being generous. It sheds a light on a subject too, the sun. And see, there's two birds in the background, flying toward a pearl, which is the sun, flying off into the sunset. Generally, a happy card. Alright. Alright, what is against nature? Is willfulness to force or control. On some level, we all know when we are going against nature. We recognize it in feelings of impatience and agitation that arise when trying to force certain outcomes. The Contra Natrum card arrives to remind the alchemists they cannot control the uncontrollable. Nature has its way of enveloping us in a wild narrative that we can collaborate in but not dictate. No matter our efforts to manage every aspect of our lives, the mess ensues. Spring is soggy. The lotus requires mud. People do what they do. This card heeds a warning not to fight the flow of Mother Nature or of destiny. Once we loosen the grip of what we think life should look like, a whole new realm of possibilities awakens. Now is the time to be radically open to what nature has in store for you. Be mindful if this card appears with the Saturn or the Iron card. All three indicate an overarching structure that may need re-envisioning. Think of this card as trying to force a square peg into a round hole. There's likely a solution waiting for you to see it. Shake things up, dance, tell a joke, take a break. So, with these cards in order, Sun Splendor is being generous and kind, thoughtful. Giving for the sake of giving and not expecting is a true selfless giving and generosity. Below it, we've got Conjunction, a love coming together. A true love coming together. I'm thinking divine counterparts or a soulmate. But then we've got against nature, trying to force something to fit. And some sort of loss. Could be a fear of loss, or perhaps this was a one relationship that ends for a new one to begin. But you can't force something to fit. You can't force a relationship. Even if it's, somebody's compatible with another person, you can't force them to fit. And in doing so, you get frustrated and you want to burn the house down. And everything in it. You can't force your way in. Ash, that's a element of fire in the aftermath of a fire. It leaves ash and, fire signs, fiery disposition, very passionate. Or maybe you imagine yourselves riding off in the sunset with somebody. With your divine counterpart. Or a soulmate of some kind. And it didn't go so well. Because it was forced. That's another way to look at it. It could be, a number of situations. Put it where it fits. But the thing is that... with ash is used to make lye. Lye is used to make soap. Soap, what does it do? It cleans. It washes things away. Combined with water. Just a reminder, drink your water. And in that, you can clean up your situation or whatever it is that's being forced. You don't have to force anything. If it's not meant to be, if it's meant to be, it's not meant to be forced. And if you have to force something, then it's not meant to be. And it's only going to do damage not only to you, but that other person too. Or whatever situation you're in. It doesn't have to be a person, it can be a situation. Maybe you're waiting for your yin to your yang. Or perhaps this is a situation where, you've lost a love, lost somebody, due to the trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. But on the other hand, there's a possibility that there's a new beginning here with a counterpart. Take it where it resonates. Alright, that's your reading for now, fire signs. Thank you for being here. That's it for your alchemy read. I'll see you again next time. Bye.